Hi, this is Graceful Guidance, and I'm here to do a pick a card reading. I'm going to do a yes or no question. And the way that I do my yes or no questions is I choose 9 cards, and I basically it is a yes or a no. I if out of the 9 cards I get 3 or more aces or major arcana cards. There's 22 major arcana cards in a deck. There are 4 aces in a deck. And I feel like that's a good number in terms of like an absolute yes for whatever your question is. And if I get 2 or more aces or major arcanas, then that's going to be like a maybe. And then if I don't get any, that's going to be a no. But everything's a no for now, or a yes for now, or maybe for now. So energy changes. But I really like doing these kinds of readings if I want to know like just where the energy is. So think of a question. I'm going to read it as best as I can in terms of like whoever looks at this. Sorry about that. There's a motorcycle passing by. Whoever looks at this and whoever says like, okay, this is what I want to know. This is, um, and I lost my train of thought. Sorry. This is what I want to know. If you want to know something. So, but because I don't know your specific question, I'm going to read the cards. So this is like the best way to see if this makes any sense in terms of like if I'm reading the cards correctly. So let's do it. Okay, so it could be a love question. It could be a question about just something you want to know. You can ask the question any way you want to. I like to ask the questions in a positive way. Meaning if you like, I don't necessarily believe in doing that. Is this person cheating on me? Is this what I like, like, is this person faithful? That's a better way I think to ask because you usually want the answer to be yes. So hope that makes sense. Whatever. Let's start. Let's do it. And then I'm going to do an oracle message at the end, I think. If I feel like I need to have ask some more questions that will be helpful. Okay? So, oh, we should probably do a pile. So, let's see. Two piles, two piles. I'm going to do, let's see. Okay, let's do essential oil. Sorry about the noise. If you choose the rose essential oil or the jasmine essential oil. I think I'm only going to do 2 piles. So rose or jasmine, these are essential oils. And then I'm going to use the Osho Zen to get the answer. And then I'm going to clarify with the Rider Waite Tarot, a version of the Rider Waite. Okay, so let's do it. So first pile 1 is going to be rose oil. Pile 2 is going to be jasmine. Okay, let's do it. Um, so rose, jasmine. Okay, pile 1, we're starting at 320. Okay. All right, let's start. So, hello, pile 1, and welcome if you skip past this. I'm doing a yes or no question. It could be any question that you have. And the way that I do it is if you, my yes questions, you will get 3 or more major arcanas and or aces, right? In the out of 9 cards that I choose. So I'm using the Osho Zen and I'm using the Rider Waite to clarify. The 3 or more cards have to come from here, unless I see something extenuating. Also, like if it's a love question or if I see a match, like a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups or something like that, then I'm probably gonna say yes. Or if I see like a Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles kind of deal, 4 of Wands, then like it's like, there's some happiness yeses in there. So ask the question with the intention of getting a yes. So if you want a yes and it's a positive question, then ask the question that way. For example, if you want to be married and you say, will this person marry me? Then you ask the question that way. Don't ask, do they not want to marry me? Don't ask, are they unfaithful? Like, you want yeses in this particular, the way that I do it, right? You want yeses, right? And remember that the yes is yes right now. Anything could change. Energy changes, right? This is based on the energy that I'm reading from you, okay? So ring the bell, call in our guides, call in our angels, call in our ancestors. You chose the rose. Let's begin. Pile number one. Yes, yes, yes. Aces and majors give yeses. Answers for pile number one. Drawing a sacred circle around me. My ego is out of this reading, and instead I'm calling on my higher self and the higher selves of the viewers and the person or thing that they're asking about, right? Aces and majors say yes to the question, and I'll try to tell you a little bit about what we're reading too. I'm not going to just like say yes and that's it. We're gonna talk about why. Okay. Yes, why not? No. What's the answer? Okay. To the question. To give me 10. Oh, for some reason, 10 wanted to come out. We'll take it. Bottom of the deck is mine, which is Page of Swords. So someone is all up in their head comparing things, and I don't know. So we'll see. Okay. So you got the transformation, which is the death card. You got the integration, which is whoa. Okay, so just to let you know, you already got the answers yes. Okay, let's see what else we get. All right, you got the transformation, which is the death card, integration, which is temperance, existence, which is magician, healing, which is king of cups, six of compromise, which is six of pentacles, three of celebration, which is three of cups, the nine of sorrow, which is the nine of swords, the five of cups, which is the clinging to the past, I think this is the Page of Cups, which is understanding, and the Six of Swords, which is the burden. Okay, so your answer is yes. You got three major arcanas right off the bat. You got 10 cards altogether. So whatever this is, there's a lot of explaining going on here. Okay, pile number one, you may be, um, the answer is yes to your question. And the first thing is you have been burdened with dealing with some things from the past. You're going through some kind of transformation or whatever, whoever this is about, whatever this is about, there is transformation happening. And the person's trying to, you or the person or the thing or the situation is trying to find ways to manage their sorrow and how they're feeling. So they're like, it's like there's healing going on and there's like a lot of stuff. There's like a lot happening from the past. There's like a lot of things that how do I say this? There is um, a trying to balance out how to just be sitting in the whatever painful experiences that you have or whatever burdens you have. There's healing that's happening or trying to go on. But there's like it's like I'm getting and I'm envisioning the like if you ever seen like the Hulk or like Teen Wolf where like this is like from the 80s like when Michael J. Fox was like turning into the wolf or whatever from a person. It's like that's happening. You know what I mean? Like you're like transforming and you're healing and you're going through all these different things, but you're also trying to like have fun at the same time and trying to understand it. So there's a lot that's happening with you in a really big way, especially because you got three major arcanas off the rip. Like it just came out like boom, you know? So let's clarify the transformation card to get some more information. Yeah, you're moving into like something where you want to be happy. Obviously, that's like so like duh, you want to be happy, but like real, true fulfillment. You know what I mean? After being sad. But there's a lot of difficult moments that you've had and so you're trying to integrate it. You're trying to like, okay, this happened, but you know, this happened too, you know, so you're really trying to like see things from a higher perspective. Um, I don't know, Knight of Cups in existence. Maybe trying to see what is being offered to you, what is on offer to you, what you can like say, you know what, this is working out for me. You might be healing from a big thing that happened in a really terrible way, like where the rug was pulled from underneath you and kind of crumbled things for you. You want to understand why it is that it's happening. You will get the understanding, maybe not right now, but you want to understand like why this betrayal happened, why this terrible thing happened. It's what you're trying to do. Um, Starting a new cycle, right? How do I start over? How do I end this cycle in the best way and move on to something bigger and better? Um, let's see. Oh, you have the Nine of Swords, clarifying the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of angst and sadness from what happened. Um, so sorry, right? This feels heavy because there's a lot of sadness and disappointment that's happened in your past that's kind of been burdening you, pile number one. But you're looking forward to something new, something better, something greater. The burden is going to be lifted soon enough. And you also have to, look at it as, or maybe you're trying to look at it from this point of view, like, okay, that was a lesson. It's making me wiser. It's making me greater. It's setting me up for something even bigger. You have the two cards that you got doubles of are the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. And that just tells me that there is or there was a lot of pain that came from, and then you got the Tower and the Ten of Swords there. So there's a lot of pain that you've experienced, but you are moving out of it and you are transforming, pile number one. The rose, you chose the rose scented oil, and that to me is about really being gentle with yourself, right? That's like a real need to be gentle with yourself. I'm going to use these oracle cards from, where are they from? The Sacred Vision Oracle by Lynn Andrews. My dear friend Elise got these for me, and they're wonderful and they're super deep. So I'm going to just pick a card from here to see if there's any insight for you, pile number. You are going to heal, pile number one. It is happening. And then, oh wow, then you got this card, the release card, number 17. Um, Shaman, the Song Within. I wonder if all those cards have that on there. Yeah, it says Shaman, the Song Within, North White. To end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself, as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the wind of creation, not blustering but soft, like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheeks. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuousness of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom. Opening the rich vitality of your inner heart, new vision bursts forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Oh my God. And I can't believe they use the word sorrow because you have the word sorrow here. So this is definitely a message for someone that's gone through a really difficult time. And at the end, the burden will be lifted, okay? And you are going to end this cycle on a good note. You will be happy again. You are moving toward happiness and celebration. This could be in love, this could be in family, this could just be in life. But it is happening. So I hope that this message helped. The answer is a huge, loud, profound yes. You may have a little bit more to manage and to deal with, maybe because you're trying to understand what is happening, why it happened, integrating what happened. Just so you know, like, whenever you are dealing with a difficult thing, whether it be something really traumatic, pile number one, it's not about get over it. It's about going through it. So this integration card which is temperance in the traditional deck. And oh, the signs here: Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. I said Scorpio. Scorpio's here big time. Aries, and I think some people call the magician Gemini. Some people call it Aquarius. Some people call it Aries. I don't know. But those are the signs that I see. And then the world cards are all the fixed signs: Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Um, but the integration. Oh, so if you are experiencing something, it's not about get over it, like especially if there's any trauma involved. And I can speak on this because I'm also a therapist, although I'm not giving therapy, but this is just you when you go through something, you're not going to get over it. It's not like, oh, just get over it. No, you have to understand it as best as you can, or understand how it's impacted you at least, and then you have to go through it, right? So if something really, really bad happened to you, then like I'm just gonna say, let's say there was abuse, right, of some sort. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh, I don't remember the abuse because I dealt with the pain. No, you're not gonna forget it. You're going to be able to, the goal is to be able to say, this is what happened to me. This is not who I am, right? So turn this off. It's not who I am. So you want to integrate it. You're going to be integrating it, and that might be what's taking the time, right? That's taking time. You're taking the time to integrate it into your life, and you will be happy again. You will be celebrating again. You will have to decide how you want to do that and who you want to be in your life, but it is inevitable that you will be in a place where you can be happy again. Okay, um, pile number one. So I hope that helped. That was pretty short and sweet, and I think it's short. I mean, I like to do long readings because I like people to tell me what's going on, but yeah, I hope that was good. Okay. Thanks for joining me. This is a timeless message. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye. Okay. Okay. If you chose pile number two, you chose the Jasmine Absolute Essential Oil, then this is your reading. And we're doing a yes or no question. The way that I do my yes or no questions is aces or major arcanas. So three or more. I choose 9 cards. Last pile got 10. It just is what it is. But if you get 3 or more aces or major arcanas, absolute yes. Um, Based on the way that I ask the questions and the question that you ask. Energy can shift, things can change, nothing is written in stone. But as of right now, based on the answer, um, I don't know your question. I'm employing you to ask any question that you want to ask, and the tarot will answer. And we're calling in. I'm gonna ring the bell to clear the energy. Calling in our highest vibe, benevolent angels, ancestors, spirit guides. I'm using the Osho Zen. The major arcanas, there's 22 major arcanas and 4 aces, and I feel like that's a pretty good number to get if you want to get your answers, yes or no. And I'm going to clarify with the Rider Waite. And sometimes the yes answer, and I'm going to explain to you as much best as I can based on the cards that I see. Sometimes the yes or no answer, um, depending, like sometimes if it's a yes question and I'm asking you to ask a question of something that you want to happen. So don't ask, am I going to lose my job, right? You're going to ask, is my money going to be consistent? Or am I going to thrive at the job that I'm in, right? Am I going to be at this job long term? And that's what you want to ask. You don't want to ask the question in a negative way. You want to ask it in a positive way. We want to get aces and majors. If we don't, I'm going to try and give you some answers as to what's going on. And I'm going to answer it based on as best as I can with as much information as I can based on what I see. Hope that makes sense. Let's just get started. I talked for 2 minutes. Okay. All right. So pile number 2, you chose Jasmine Absolute. I just talked a whole lot. I hope you're still here. All right. Yes or no for pile number 2. Answer yes or no to their question. Okay. Bottom of the deck, pile number 2. Celebration, 3 of Cups. And the burden, which is 6 of Swords. And the innocence, which is the Sun. Okay. Celebration. That looks good already. Okay. Maybe you're in celebration mode. Um, okay. You got maybe. Okay. Because you have, I'll tell you what you have. You have playfulness, which is Page of Wands. Healing, which is King of Cups. King of Cups came up in the last reading too. Intensity, which is Knight of Wands. Fighting, which is Knight of Swords. 4 of Cups, which is turning in. Ace of Swords, consciousness. Knight of Pentacles, slowing down. Ace of Cups, going with the flow. And adventure, which is the Page of Pentacles. So, okay, you got a maybe. I'm not going to say no because you did get 2 aces. You have some kind of new beginning coming, and you have 3 knights and 2 pages. So, and then you have a king. So, the way I'm going to read this for you, pile number 2, is there's a lot of people involved. The celebration card is here. There's 3 people there. And then you have all of these other things going on in here too. The celebration and playfulness card is really fun, and the adventure card. So you have celebration and adventure, and they're both pages, right? Playfulness, adventure, that's like a younger energy. The knights can be younger energy too. You have Knight of Wands, you have Knight of Swords, you have Knight of Pentacles. You have a lot of, I want to say there's a lot of healing that needs to happen before this can be anything serious. I'm not saying that this is a relationship thing, but um, it looks like if this is a relationship thing, then I'm laughing because this feels very familiar. Okay, so this Jasmine is about sensuality, right? Jasmine is about calm. Jasmine, to my knowledge, it's calming, it's sensual, it's like it's a nice energy, right? Um, I'm going to clarify with the rider weight, but first thing I'm going to say is there's a lot of movement happening with this situation. Um, and there's healing that is happening as well. Um, there's clarity. There's so much. I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my God, it feels very clear, right? This feels like there's this going on an adventure. If this is about a person, which I think it is, this person is healing and this person is dealing with so much and they need adventure and they need fun and they need playfulness and they're going in a lot of different directions. So there's a lot of different energy that's happening. This looks like inner child healing. And so there's the only king is this King of Cups. This is emotional healing. And this is also the mature. maturity. But every other energy here is not very mature, right? And so if this is about like love, this is there's a need for maturity and emotional maturity, right? There's a lot of movement, a lot of going, and then it just doesn't feel like it's ripe yet, which I'm surprised the ripeness card didn't come out. So that's why this is a maybe. Um, because this energy needs a little bit more time. There's a, I'm going to do some, let me just clarify. All right, so I'm going to clarify playfulness, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. Um, the King of Pentacles is pretty serious, and the playfulness card is saying that this person needs to, there's a lot of people here. Either there's a lot of people or there's a lot of like different energies that this person experiences, right? Um, this person or whatever you're, I feel like it's a person or you, whoever this, they have to heal and they're tired and they don't, not that they don't want to heal, but it's exhausting to them. Um, I want to see what else this King of Pentacles playfulness is. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. That's a match. All right. I'm going to talk about that later in a minute. Let me just do this. Turning in. Four of Swords. There's a card in a different like oracle deck that says time for a nap. And for some reason that's reminding me of this Four of Swords and this healing Four of Cups. I mean turning in Four of Cups. Time for a nap. This person knows that they have a lot of healing to do. Oh man, from Three of Swords. They know it before I even put it out there. Wow, these cards are amazing. This is so funny because it's like, oh my God, intensity. Yeah, they're getting hit from so many different angles, and um, I just feel like I know what this question is, and I feel like it's like, I feel like one of the questions at least has to do with like wanting to be in a relationship with somebody, and this person is not ready because this is what's coming up. Page of Swords. They're like defensive. They're trying to fight some things and some people. They're trying to make good decisions and to it's about making good decisions, right? They're in like a fight right now. They may be in a fight with someone that is as a Queen of Wands. Um, that yeah, let me see. If this person is married, they're fighting with this person. If you're married to this person, then you guys could be fighting. Um, yeah, could be. This is about patience. This is about waiting. This is about being happy. Wow, there's like so much here. Oh man. Um, I want to see the King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Hierophant. There's like stress about there's like if this might be like a marriage or something. That should this person walk away from a marriage? Should you walk away from a marriage if there's a lot of fighting? Is it over? Is something over? This person is experiencing a lot of like just turmoil. Someone's experiencing turmoil. Someone needs more time. There's immature energy here. There's a lot of movement and a lot of people and some pain, and that's why it's a maybe. And I feel like this is like kind of an advice card, which is about fun and adventure and optimism. The signs I see here are Taurus, Leo, and Sagittarius, and Libra. Uh, those are the signs that I see. There's other signs here, but those are the main ones, and Earth sign energy. So it's like there's something about partnership, there's something about healing from a relationship, that wondering if a relationship is over, or if someone's leaving or walking away from a relationship. There's something about needing more adventure, needing more fun. There's something about healing. I'm so curious about this one here, to be honest with you, because this says fighting, and then you got the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Hierophant. That feels like commitment or marriage, and it feels like walking away and ending something, and either fighting to walk away from it, fighting to end it. I'm gonna see, I just need another card. Like, I'm gonna use, because I want to see what that is. Where is, okay, I'm gonna use the Lover's Oracle to find out what this is here, because it looks like a love situation. It feels like that anyway. What is that? Freedom, walking away, leaving a situation. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So then what's this Queen of Pentacles and playfulness? This is sexual union. Honor the place in another where you're the eternal soul. So that maybe, okay, so this could be, if your question was like whether or not someone's going to be with someone or this and that, it's a maybe. Or you be with someone or they're going to be with someone, this is a maybe. There's a match here in one way, like a Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's a match, and there's playfulness, and there's fun, and there's chemistry. And then this other one, there isn't a match, because there's like emotional, someone's not on the emotionally, there's like not a match, and one's really like kind of intense and mean maybe, and one's really emotional. So one uses action, one uses passion. I mean, one uses passion and action, the other one uses emotions. um and it just looks like it's not a match, and it's like, should we walk away, should we stay in it? So that's why this is a maybe. This is about someone needing to heal, and someone needing some time, and there's like a lot that happens, it's intense. Maybe there's a lot that happens at this person's workplace. They need to slow down, they need to see what's going on, they need to get really clear about what's going on. They need to go with the flow, they need you to go with the flow. Oops, sorry about that. There's my phone ringing. And I'm gonna pull a card, an oracle card from the Sacred Vision Oracle cards deck that my dear friend gave me by Lynn Andrews and Robert Taylor. My dear friend Elise got me this deck. It's super duper insightful. So let's see what's going on. This is longer because I really want to know what's happening. It feels super deep. Let's see. What is the message? The oracle message for a pile. 24, responsibility. Close to the heart. Hummingbirds move with grace and focused direction. So should we in all matters of the heart. Your ability to respond has a sense of harmony. You have music like the bamboo flute with the winds of heaven blowing through it. You carry sacred feathers and send messages to give to the Great Spirit with your flight. From this divine perspective, you can see love. When another invites you in, you enter with openness and compassion. You feel their truth, be it music or ideas. You take responsibility for responding in kind. Are you creating barriers, or can you respond? True intimacy comes from an equal willingness to give and receive. You cannot be pulled into something if you are not going there already. Whoa. All right. Um, it's a maybe. It's a maybe. If this is about love, and I feel like it is. The last one, I don't know so much about love. This one, it feels like a romantic relationship kind of thing. And the reason it's a maybe is because this person is just, it is about being pulled in different directions, not being sure. It feels complicated and quite annoying, actually, if you're asking a question about whether or not this person is going to do something you want them to do, um, move towards you. They're moving in all these different directions, and it's not impossible. So, check out the how does a person feel about you reading and see if you can get more information, because those are timeless and you may find something there, right? Because this feels like a to be continued kind of thing. And I'm going to put more readings out, so maybe you'll get some more messages. But I hope this helped. It's a maybe. This person has a lot going on, or there's a lot going on with you, and there needs to be a little bit more time to figure it out and to do some healing. So I hope this helped. Pile number 2. Thank you for joining me and see you next time. Bye.